Isle of Frustration. Oh boy. Islanders, Islanders, Islanders. Why do you do this to us? Why is it that every time you give us hope, you end up just ripping it away like a child rips away a toy from its parents? You rip it away like some crazy person rips a heart of love away from another person. That is what you do to me as a fan. That is what you have consistently done to this fan base for the last 3 years. This season was no better. I know the series is down 3-0 to Carolina, but Carolina is just infinitely better than you. The Hurricanes, by every metric, are better than you. Without even a shadow of a doubt. The season started off as a roller coaster ride of, nonsense. But then it progressively got better, and then it got worse. It got better and worse. It's just an uncomfortable Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Just uncomfortable. Just absolutely uncomfortable Hawaiian roller coaster ride this season has been for the Islanders. With that being said, I have stuff that is on my board that doesn't need to be there. There we are. Thank you, StreamYard, for causing me frustration once more. Game 2. Game 2 of this series. Game 2. New York had a 3-0 lead entering, halfway through the second period. They proceed to blow it. It was 3-2 near the end of the game. It's like, okay, this series can be tied, no big deal. And then all of a sudden, disappointment. Proceeds to score 5 goals in what feels like 30 seconds. 3 goals in 30 seconds. Just bitter, disgusting heartbreak. Where's that button? Where is it? I don't like these things. But then, Game 3, which was this past Thursday, just utter frustration. And I am an Islander fan through and through, as you can see on stream by my glorious tattoo. But I think we need to have a serious discussion regarding Lou Lamoriello. I was against the whole fire Lou kind of debacle, whatever you want to call it, for a while. I was never all about firing Lou. I was never all about the whole they need a regime change at GM and president. But the man is 81 years old. The man looks like the Godfather. He is the Godfather of hockey, but that's not the joke. He's 81. I understand that the NHL has this notorious habit of going into a boys club mentality. Shout out to Peter Chiarelli and Ken Holland. Ken Holland, by the way, is still the GM of the Edmonton Oilers and was the GM of the Detroit Red Wings for what feels like 20 years. But you have so many contracts if you're the Islanders that are locked up to 6 or 7 year deals. Shout out to Scott Mayfield and Pierre Engvall. 7 years, $3 million per year. Scott Mayfield, by the way, a perpetual turnstile of a defenseman who's also a literal traffic cone. Scott Mayfield, who, come playoff time, shows up for some reason. Why? I don't know. It's one of the great mysteries of my life. Pierre Engvall signed a 7-year deal because he was fast and has no physicality to his game whatsoever. On a system that requires physicality. Matt Martin, he needs to retire. Cal Clutterbuck, he's done. Casey Cizikas, shockingly enough, on the top line has been really good. But The Hurricanes are miles better than you. I think Patrick Waugh is the right guy as head coach, but we shall see. I'm willing to start the train on rebuild, but it's one of those things where you have to go and say, who do you trust? Who do you trust and who do you blame for this downfall of a team? Who do you blame here? Who do you blame? I don't think we could blame anyone, like, definitively speaking. But a lot of loose fingerprints are on this club. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Next up,